How livable is Niagara Falls and where should you move to? Well, in today's video, we're gonna be jumping on the computer and taking a look at the Area Vibes website to see how they believe how livable Niagara Falls is based on their patented livability score index, which takes into account 9 different categories, everything from amenities to the commute, to the cost of living, to the crime rate, to the employment, to the healthcare, to the housing, to the schools, to the neighbors rating, and puts it in an index out of 100. And I can tell you right now, there's a lot I agree with on this website. However, there's also a lot I disagree with as well. So if you want to learn my perspective as someone who helps dozens of families relocate to the Niagara region and my thoughts on where the livability score is exactly wrong and where it's spot on, keep on watching. But first, let's just jump on and look at the overall score that Niagara Falls was given. And as you can see, there's a variety of different scores. There's some A pluses, some Bs, some Cs, and even some Fs. And there's definitely a few here that I don't agree with. But overall, their livability score for Niagara Falls was a 61. Now, the population here, I think, is just a little bit above it now, but it's about 95 years. With a slightly older median age. I believe the average is usually like 44, 43, so 45, slightly older, however, not much older. Now, with that said, if we go down here, Niagara Falls, as you see, actually was rated better than 61% of the areas according to the livability index. Now, with that said, we have some general areas of it, but the first category that I'm gonna absolutely disagree with is the amenities being F. I honestly don't know how this was an F and other ones were a B or a C or sometimes an A, because Niagara Falls has a lot of great amenities to choose from. Let's first talk about the parks here. So they have a lot of different parks, and they have some big parks here, like the Dufferin Islands that offers lots of different hiking trails. They also got the Floral Show House there as well. But for the most part, a lot of these are the smaller parks. Like the ones that I don't think that they mentioned that they should have mentioned was the Niagara Glen on the north side. You have lots of great trails along the Niagara River as well. The Heartland forest trails down on the south end. You have the Fireman's Park on the north end. These are all much larger parks. Like Prince Charles is another solid park as well. Overall, like I would say the parks in Niagara Falls is gonna get like a B plus from me. You know what I mean? It still has a little bit less than some other areas. However, I would nowhere say it's close to an F. Now, in terms of entertainment, this, in my opinion, is an A plus. I don't know how this would even be close to an F, as Niagara Falls is a huge tourist attraction, right? So you have everything there to do with exploring the falls, to the casino, to the multitude of indoor water parks, to the multitude of arcades, to the multitude of go-kart tracks, to the multitude of shows and events that happen here.